Sophia's hands trembled as she stared at the note that had slipped from John Murphy's medical file. "Don't trust anyone. My life depends on you. Meet me at midnight. J." Her eyes darted down the silent corridor of Graceland Hospital. The building was too quiet, too hollow at this hour. Midnight was near, and her pulse raced with a mix of dread and curiosity. What exactly did John mean? Why would his life depend on her? Sophia, only 20 years old, was still new to nursing. 6 months into the job, she often felt she had much to learn, much to prove. Yet something about John Murphy, the 25-year-old in room 12, had pulled at her from the first moment he was admitted. 3 weeks earlier, he had arrived with chest pains. Doctors warned that his heart was fragile, his time short, but nothing about him felt like a dying man. He was too calm, too striking, too cloaked in mystery. "Sophia?" His soft voice floated out from room 12. She slipped inside, carefully shutting the door. Moonlight spilled through the window, brushing across his dark hair. Even in a hospital gown, John looked like someone who belonged on a movie screen, not a sick ward. "You got my note," he said, sitting upright. "John, what's going on? Why did you write that your life depends on me?" He patted the empty space beside him. "Sit, please." Sophia hesitated, then perched lightly on the edge of his bed. Her chest tightened. For weeks she had fought to keep things strictly professional, but John had a way of disarming her. He noticed every detail about her, remembered small things she said. When she dragged through late shifts, he stayed awake just to talk. When he smiled, her heart betrayed her with skipped beats. "I need to tell you something," he whispered, reaching for her hand. His touch burned with warmth, sending shivers down her skin. "But first, be honest with me. Do you feel it too?" Her lips parted. Feel what? Though she already knew. This pull between us, this sense that maybe we were meant to meet. Sophia's face flushed. "John, I'm your nurse. I can't—" "Forget the rules. Just for now," he interrupted, leaning closer. "Tell me the truth. Do you think of me when you go home? Do you look forward to seeing me every day?" Her defenses crumbled. "Yes." His eyes softened. "I think about you too, every second. When I'm afraid to die, it's your face that makes me brave." His hand rose, brushing her cheek. "Sophia, I know it's reckless. I know I'm sick. But I think I'm falling in love with you." Her breath caught. "John, I dream of what life might be if I get better. Taking you on real dates, showing you the ocean, building something beautiful." Her heart ached at the hope in his gaze. "And if you don't get better?" "Then at least I'll know love before I go." His voice cracked, and then steadied. "Sophia, will you give me that chance? Will you admit what we both feel?" Before she could respond, his monitor blared. His chest tightened, his face paling as he clutched himself. "John!" She leapt up, checking vitals. His heart rate spiked wildly. "I'm fine," he rasped, struggling for air. "It happened sometimes." Sophia eased him back against the pillows until the beeping slowed, but something else caught her eye. Tiny red marks on his arm. Not from his IV. Older, deliberate. Needle marks. "John, what are these?" she demanded. Fear flickered across his face. "Sophia, listen. I need you to promise me something, but it must stay secret." Her chest tightened. "What is it?" "There's evidence hidden in my apartment. If anything happens to me, you must find it. It's the only thing that proves the truth." "What truth?" Room 12 isn't safe. Not all the doctors here are who they seem. Her blood ran cold. What are you talking about? I can't explain fully now, but promise me this. If I die, don't believe it was natural, and never let them inject me again. Suddenly, footsteps echoed in the hall. Panic flared in his eyes. John gripped her arm. Someone's coming. Hide. John! He shook. Please. Sophia darted behind the curtain just as the door creaked open. Through a narrow slit, she watched. A man in a white coat entered, but it wasn't Dr. Johnson, John's physician. Time for your medicine, the stranger said, voice sharp. I don't want more, John protested weakly. That's not your choice. The man filled a syringe. Sophia's chest tightened in horror. John tried to resist, but his strength betrayed him. I know what you're doing, John whispered desperately. The needle slid into his IV. Seconds later, John's eyes fluttered, his body slack. Sleep well, the man murmured with a cold smile, before leaving. When the door shut, Sophia rushed to John. His breaths came slow, too shallow. She checked the chart. Terror gripped her. The drug wasn't part of his treatment. It wasn't even cardiac medication. Her stomach dropped. Someone was killing him slowly, making it look like his condition was worsening. But why? And who could she trust? She gazed at John's fragile frame and swore silently. She would protect him. Whatever secret he carried, she would uncover it. The clock read 12:47 a.m. Sophia sank into the chair beside his bed, bracing herself for the longest night of her life. And from the shadowed hallway, unseen eyes watched her. Someone knew she had witnessed too much.
Sophia didn't close her eyes once. All night she monitored John's pulse, wiped his brow, prayed silently. That injection had left him weak, but he clung to life. At dawn, his lashes fluttered. Sophia, his voice was faint. I'm here, she said quickly, holding his hand. We need to talk about last night. You saw him, John whispered. Yes, he wasn't your doctor. He gave you something off your chart. John, someone is trying to kill you. He tried to sit up, failing. I know. I've known for weeks. Why didn't you tell someone? The police, another doctor? Because I don't know who's safe. The one behind this works here. Her chest squeezed. Who is it? I don't know for sure, but I know why they want me gone. Her throat dried up. Why? Because I'm not really sick. My heart's fine. They've been poisoning me little by little, making it look like disease. Her eyes widened. That's impossible. 3 weeks of steady poison. I realized too late. And last night's dose, it was different, stronger. I can feel it inside me. Tears welled in her eyes. No, I won't let you die. You must listen. My last wish. It's the only way to stop them. He pulled a small key from beneath his pillow. Safety box, Citibank, Main Street, box 247. Inside, you'll find proof. Her hand shook as she took it. Proof of what? Documents, photos, recordings. Evidence that they've been testing dangerous drugs on patients. I'm not the first. Her stomach churned. Are they using patients like experiments? Yes, and silencing anyone who resists. How do you know? His eyes clouded with regret. Because I worked for them, MedTech. I helped design some of those drugs. She froze. You were part of this? I thought we were helping people. When I discovered the truth, I tried to quit. That's when they came for me.
Her chest ached. "So everything you said to me, was that a lie too?" "No," his voice cracked. "My feelings for you are the only truth I have left." She pulled away, shaking. "If I was lying, would I hand you the key that could save lives? Would I risk yours?" Sophia looked down at the key, conflicted. "And what about you?" "I won't last much longer. The poison's too deep." "Then I'll protect you. I won't leave you." "You can't. If they know you're involved, they'll kill you too." Her chest broke. "I can't just watch you die." "You're not watching me die. You're helping me save others." He pressed a folded paper into her hand. "Inside the box is a letter for my sister, Emma. She must know the truth." Sophia blinked. "Emma? Emma Matthews?" "Yes. Why?" Her stomach flipped. "Emma Matthews is my sister." John's face drained of color. "That can't be. She's been in Paris for a year." "No, Sophia, she's missing. They took her months ago. They're keeping her to control me." The floor beneath Sophia seemed to vanish. "You're saying Emma is alive and they have her?" "Yes. That's why you must take the evidence. Only then can we save her." Footsteps echoed again, louder this time. "They're coming," John whispered. "Go, now. I won't leave you. If they find you here, we're both finished. Save Emma." The voices grew closer. Desperation surged. "Out the window," John urged. "It's only one floor." Tears burned Sophia's eyes. She kissed his forehead. "I'll come back." "No, promise me you won't. Promise you'll save Emma." "I promise." She slipped through the window as the door burst open. Voices filled the room behind her, but she dared not look back. Heart pounding, she fled to her car, driving straight to Citibank. Her hands trembled as she unlocked box 247. Inside lay stacks of files, photographs, and a recorder. Each page screamed horror, proof of patients drugged, weakened, silenced. At the bottom lay 2 letters, one for Emma, one for her. With trembling hands, Sophia opened hers. "Dear Sophia, if you're reading this, I may already be gone. Meeting you was the only light in this darkness. I'm sorry I dragged you into danger, but I'll never regret loving you. Please save your sister, and forgive me for not being the man you thought I was. Always, John." Her tears fell hard. She clutched the evidence and raced to the police. Hours later, raids shook both the hospital and medtech. Arrests were made, including the false doctor, and in a hidden basement, Emma was found alive. But when Sophia rushed back to John's room with officers, it was empty. No transfer, no record. He was simply gone. 6 months passed. Every week, Sophia visited his grave. She spoke of Emma's healing, of the trials that condemned medtech's leaders, of the countless lives saved. And every week, she whispered the same truth. John Murphy died a hero, and his last wish lived on through her.